See you here.
And it's gonna be a happy
Audio.
marriage indeed.
Nope, it won't. I'll make sure it's not.
Yep, it's gonna be crap. Oh dear.
Well, shit.
Dear lordy. Yeah, we're gonna wait until 5, then we'll start having a real recap. We'll do like a short, just reading of stuff, and then we'll go on to a break.
Alright.
So go back before it starts then.
Should probably just try to send out a message or two.
You're a message.
Like if it's about to stream, it might just last like 15 minutes. Nah, it most likely lasts longer than that, won't it?
There you go. And oh yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, let's get some music in here, I suppose.
No,
Listen,
your music.
I know. Okay, no, that's the wrong type of music.
Oh, is it now?
Yes. We'll skip the music for today. We'll just have a mute background with only our voices. It will be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop,
Wait, why do we not have music?
boop, boop, boop.
No, I'm
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
Yeah, tell him, Frank. Sing it to the heavens.
What a great time to be alive.
Sing it to the heavens, Franku.
I already did. Frank.
More. Do it more.
How about no? I'll sing it on your wedding, okay?
Alright.
Okay.
Do you guys hear her?
The dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
Her little bit, yeah.
My small child.
Will she?
So how do I stop this thing from just looping and playing all the songs?
You don't.
Yeah.
It never ends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Yep, let me just...
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna reduce the volume of my Discord. Holy shit.
Yeah, you should, you big dummy.
You
Yeah, smelly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
You
bet you pissed yourself, you little piss baby.
bet you should.
I didn't pee. I didn't. I'm not a little piss boy. I'm not. It's condensation from the ice pack. I didn't pee.
Thank you, LC. I needed that one.
Yeah, no, you had the greatest I'm not a piss boy voice I ever heard.
Uh-huh.
I feel I
better.
can see the cat in my head whenever you say it.
Yeah.
I see the entirety of the meme.
Yeah, you see the cat.
Fuck me!
Alright.
Thank you.
Joel's in a weird mood today.
I just earlier today
Flavors.
I got Christmas presents from my D&D group.
No,
Uh,
that's pretty cool.
We're your D&D group. Where's our present?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie!
Frankie.
I see where your priorities
fuck?
are at!
I mean, I got
you
it from
love
my
dust.
group because I buy shit and I use money on this.
Yeah, but I thought you loved us, Frankie. Why don't we
Yeah.
get first?
I mean, let's
If
begin
anything,
everything
don't-
off by saying that I personally hate all of you. Like, from the bottom of my heart. There is no people I hate more than you. So,
Yeah, so
now,
okay,
the reason
Frankie.
why I'm giving you presents is because I can't ship poop to any of you. I'm quite certain, at least.
Yeah, you can.
yeah,
can.
quite certainly can.
Yeah, you're getting Christmas present, boys.
Nice. Finally.
yeah, just categorize it as fertilizer.
Hey, good
There's
point.
actually a company that specializes in shipping shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
there's a
just
company
put
that you
on
can
or
ship
something
a,
like
a
that.
package of elephant shit to people.
Frankie, are you happy? Are you happy that your parents aren't watching this?
I'm not.
Meh. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because of that.
Oh yeah, because of the random
Yeah,
bullshit I just spewed
maybe.
from my mouth.
From all of our
Hold
mouths,
on.
to be honest.
I feel like him
generally,
saying
yeah.
he
Say
hates
that-
us and wants to ship us shit is significantly, like, not even close to as bad as the shit we've previously said in your streams, Miko.
Well,
That's true.
well,
But I
might be
will
correct
also
there.
say that my mom's English isn't the best. So I'm not entirely certain if she would have gotten everything that we said.
Yeah, but
I-
amongst our 20 conversations
My
about
dad,
smoking
however,
somebody's
he would
balls,
probably
probably going
understand
to
it.
end up.
Yeah, no,
saying
no.
Something.
Yeah, no, Frank. I think at least she knows what shipping is and shit is. So you know.
I'm not entirely certain if she knows what shipping is, but she does know what shit is. I'm quite certain. So she would have understood that I'm going to do something with my shit.
With my shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Not
oh,
entirely certain of
God,
what, but it's happening.
Oh, Michael, you want to tell them what your mom found in your room?
Oh yeah, no. So I don't know if you guys know, but recently, where were you at? Were you like some weird? No, where
Go
were
show it on camera, Michael. Go on.
you? Oh no, I won't show it on stream.
Not on stream, but on your camera.
You can show us.
That's
yeah,
on
show
the
us on-
stream.
No,
Also,
it
why
isn't.
is
You
my
show us
webcam
on
activated?
Discord. They don't gotta see that.
Well, it's like this wooden, like phallic. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a wooden phallic,
Object.
like just like object. Yeah, just that Joel got for
Object.
me for some whatever the fuck reason.
Mm,
I guess the
It's
hidden.
the idol, Michael.
Yeah, exactly. So of course I just have it lying around my room because I don't
The man on the island
particularly
said
care.
it, so I thought it was funny.
Yes, and then you went and said, "Hey, want to get married?" And then it was like, "Yes, this was foreshadowing."
Yes.
Yeah, you can hold it like a gun. But yeah, so no, my mother saw it and was like, "Oh, do you use this to pleasure yourself?" And I was just like, "Jesus Christ, mom."
Wow, how straight fucking forward.
yeah, yeah.
Why
Frank.
am I not surprised?
Here's the biggest question. How big is this fertility idol?
Hold on.
I don't know. I don't have
Will
like
it
a
fit in your
measure.
butt?
Yeah, it should easily.
Should
Whoa.
ease. You know what? She had a fair question though. It's just ballsy of her to ask. That poor lady may have gotten an answer. Ballsy question.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, like that conversation just went like, just no, mom, no, I do not. And yeah, so I've been
Not a little
contemplating
pig.
giving it, like wrapping it in Christmas paper and giving it to her for Christmas.
Good lord.
That would be the ultimate meme.
Yeah, Sally, my mom doesn't understand memes, so
Damn it.
Is she like, why did you
Great
get-
disappointment.
yeah, I feel like it would be a great joke though.
Yeah, it would. Fuck, I didn't use my
Use
skill.
this to
Damn.
pleasure yourself. Good lord.
What?
Miguel's mom. Just wow.
Yeah, no. Of course, Joel has put this great image in my head, like, so he's just saying, "Oh no, you should do that anyway, cause you would have this giant splinter in your ass." And I'm just like, the night after, I was just thinking of having a giant splinter in my ass, and it was the most discomforting images and feelings. Ugh.
Understandable. Have a great
Lord.
day.
Here we go.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, he's gonna show it.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's a small fertility idol. Okay.
Yes.
Is that fertility idol? That just looks like a penis, dude. That does just look like a dildo.
It does.
Yeah, but it's made of wood, and it's not exactly like nice wood either. Like I would fuck
Oh,
your
look.
up.
Dildos are often made of wood. This is still a thing.
Yeah, but it's not really like I wouldn't trust that.
Yeah, you know,
You
as
would
as
just
he
use
said, you'll most likely get the splinter in your ass.
Just needs a nice little sanding and polishing.
Yeah,
Good
I'll send it
lord.
to you, Alcia. You seem to be the
Nope.
expert.
I'll pass. I'll pass.
Take it, I'll say. He doesn't want it anymore.
He's done
already-
with it.
He's already gotten all his use out of it.
Yeah, like
Oh.
the wood has just soaked up all the juices, so you know.
Mhm.
Juices.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are we on about?
I don't know what you're on
this
about.
supposed to be TNT or on?
No,
Anyways,
this is, we're-
D&D,
we stopped
boys.
D&D a long time ago. This is a podcast.
We were delving.
Yeah, yeah. No, we're getting closer and closer to a goddamn podcast, aren't we?
Oh,
I mean,
we
let's be
just
honest,
sitting around,
we-
fucking around as well.
You know what I mean?
What?
Your fertility idol. It's delve some dungeons.
Oh, great.
Well done, Joel. I did not expect that one.
Yeah, such clever wordplay.
Clever word play.
Oh, anyhow though.
Any movie was.
So let's see.
Anyways, D&D.
Yeah. Let's actually let's see. Which ambient were I using?
Oh no.
Sounds about right. So. Yeah, so today we will not be having a too long of a stream. Or an episode, cause I've been getting like slightly... I need to rethink, I need to get my flame back on, so I need to take a little hiatus to actually figure shit out. And it coincides that my cousin will be going into no man's land with no internet, basically. So...
I could still make it next week, but if we want to just take it here, I'm
yeah,
fine
well,
with
we'll just take it here, cause again, yeah, reason why it's gonna be short today is because like I don't have everything properly prepared, don't have the correct mindset and all that stuff.
that. Completely fine.
But yeah, so we could dive right into it, but I know I don't want to take away one of you the opportunity to get the inspiration to carry on till next year, most likely. So,
In which case, I can take it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think, though, my notes are a little weak this week.
it's all fine.
Great joke. Anyways, we started last session with continuing our journey from the Dark Forest and the farm up there, having completed part of the contract of following a caravan up north. Continuing that journey back down again. Stopping in several cities along the way, we managed to get some general information about what things are worth in this world. Hedrim managed to get himself a book and a quill and some ink, and has started just jotting down general information. We got to learn a little more about our next contract, being bodyguards, more or less, to Atrin, our caravan leader, as they are delving further east than has ever been done before. We then, after returning to our starting point, we traveled eastwards to the fort. Let's see here if I have written it down somewhere. Fort Valiant,
Yes.
where we met up with another caravan whose caravan leader was Lionel and Jamail the knight that was going to escort us and his company. I believe got some general information once again about what we needed to do on our journey, and it is basically, seeing as we are bodyguards, we are going to join them in fights, but going to work as a separate entity, doing whatever we feel beneficial to the current situation. But our ultimate goal will always be to keep the wall guard safe, or the wall priest, or whatever his name was again.
Yeah, I'm going to rebrand their names after this. God damn.
Okay.
We'll just call them priests. Call them clerics. We'll just not be fancy.
Nah, the priest, the cleric, whatever. After like 3 or 4 days journey due east, we crossed a river, and we then got warning from Alan, our resident scavenger and scout, that a beast was coming in our direction and that we needed to deal with it as quick as possible. We fought the giant bear, as it was, and the ensuing darkness and the darklings in a relatively clean fashion, having done our utmost to reduce the number of casualties, but not managing to make that number a 0. But nonetheless, the fight was a clear victory for our side, and the darkness that ensued around us was relatively quickly dispelled by the cleric. And I think that's more or less it.
Yeah.
A couple of big jumps here and there, but that's more or less what happened last session.
Alan had a seizure.
Oh yeah, Alan
Did have a seizure.
he did. When the darkness just manifested, before the darkness manifested, he just got hurt a lot by internal bleeding and struggling and just all kind of nasties. But he came out on top, having survived.
You know, you did also notice that his armor seemed to react weirdly to some sort of stimuli.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh, and as the session ended, we got information that the egg that we have been carrying around started cracking.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yep.
you left immediately, remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
More immediately than I had to. But yeah, sadly, though, as a GM, I feel kind of bad because the fight was slightly rushed. The darkness was supposed to have one more phase. There was supposed to be slightly more NPC interaction between stuff, but because I do run to work, that did not come about.
Yeah, Alsea.
No, that was me.
Sorry.
What?
Yeah.
My
was-
fault.
that was not
We weren't
Alcea.
playing Sunday.
Yeah, it would
You're
have
not
happened
playing
Sunday
Sunday.
anyway.
Oh, okay.
I worked the entire weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joel.
Alsea. That even is your real name?
Yeah, boys.
Boy.
Boy.
Boy. Fuck, boy.
But yes, I'll also now take a moment to laugh at Alcea's new name and I fucking
Yeah.
picture. That's great. That's fucking
That's a
great.
good meme right there.
Oh.
It's a good meme.
Yeah. Yeah. For people who can't see, it is basically he has the fertility item idol as his name.
Fertility item, yes.
Yeah, fertility
Mm.
item idol. Whatever. They're
Indeed.
both correct in some term or whatever.
I have the dildo set as my profile image and my name as a splintery asshole.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
And now that it's been seen, I can change it back before any more of my friends
No.
are like, hey Al, what
Keep
the fuck's
it.
with your house?
Keep it, Alcia. You need to, because then you can retell the story without having to
Oh.
forcefully introduce it.
No,
But-
I'll fucking pass.
Pass.
Keep it.
This is almost as bad as when I switched my fucking profile image to a goddamn what's the word? Neko. Like anime Neko girl. To fuck with
Oh.
a goddamn group. almost as bad. This one's a little bit easier to explain.
But yes,
Must
so
say,
we,
that was $4 I ever spent.
you know, it's pretty great.
Inspiration get.
The inspiration get.
Yeah.
So we start off as the battle has just been finished. From the priest, you can see him still kneeling and seeing having shuddered breath, as it seems like this ritual has taken some toll on him. But around from everyone else, as you see, the sun grazes you all, and your temporary hit point loss comes back. You all hear sighs of relief and just muttered disbelief of that was the dark. And we survived, and this kind of sentiment is echoed between all the soldiers. As you see, the knight himself, he looks warily around before he himself seems to be taking a slightly more relaxed posture. And you see around you though, the earth itself seems in places to have almost rotted, but there's no smell of decay in the air. And as for the bear itself, like a long dead carcass of an animal who has been filled with gas and exploded outward, it seems to have just splattered everywhere. But again, it looks like it has deeply decayed, but there's no strange smell. Just seems it has deteriorated, but with none of the normal associations you would have with something that's dying. And you see as well, Alan, after the dark has gone, he kind of like he breathes out and kind of kneels downwards. And no, I'll see ya. Remember, I have all the information on the token.
You might want to Control Z that.
But anyhow, you can see he also kneels down, like kind of shuddered breath. And with all this though, the only thing that's on your mind, Hadrim, is that towards the center of the carcass of the bear, you feel something pull you. Not for you, Warble, not for you, Cedric, only for Hadrim.
In which case, I quickly want to just check if Alan is injured in any way.
Doesn't seem like he's just kinda. Do you have medicine?
Not trained, no.
Do you have any like nature or herbalism, anything?
Not nature either. I don't have an herbalism kit or anything like that.
Yeah.
Warble has.
Not a doctor, okay?
Yeah.
I am a doctor, kind of.
Yeah, no, Warble, you have shown signs of worrying for him, so after the fight, you immediately just kind of like go over to Alan. And you can see that, yeah, he's ragged breath, but you can clearly see signs of someone was like hopped up on extreme amounts of adrenaline. Like he seems to basically getting cooling down from a high, but you can see like his hands are shaking. You can also like see like this like wild glint is in his eyes.
Alan, are you doing all right?
Yes, yes. Oh. he still has like this cough that seems to linger, but like he has like this weird like almost like trance like smile as he says, "Yes, I feel fine."
To be safe, my friend. Here. I say revitalize, and I cast a healing word at 2nd level.
What was the captain's name, by the way?
I have it written here. Don't you worry. His name
Alan
is
is restored, gets
Jeremiah?
12 hit points restored.
Jamail.
Jameo.
Debate.
Debate.
Yeah, again you heal him, but though some his wounds, he seems to slightly calm down. Like they're not exactly. Your healing doesn't really seem to affect him like you would wish it would. But it does seem
Well,
fine. It doesn't seem like he's in any mortal danger.
Do I see anybody else in any particular danger or being damaged in any way?
No, this like the rest of the soldiers seems kind of slightly damaged, but other than the 4 people who got slashed by the bear, they all seem fine. As you can see, they are now starting to slowly like get together, and you hear Jamail say, "Gather the bodies. We'll need to concentrate." Ah!
Consecrate.
Yeah, consecrate the area. Thank you. My
Mm.
English.
Jameo, is
which-
there anything stopping me from pulling the bones out of this thing? Is it going to hurt me?
And he looks at you, and he. What did you see and see? You see, he has like kind of like a curious glint as he says that. As he then returns to focus to ordering his troops and checking to see if anyone's wounded and how everyone's faring, which includes getting this guy on the floor dragged away as he seems like completely paralyzed.
What did he say, by the way? I didn't quite understand you.
Said like, what do you see?
No, he
What do
said
I see?
no. He said, "Why don't you go ahead and see?"
Go ahead and see. Okay.
Mm.
That's why I figured you were saying from the tone, but also I didn't hear those words. So I was like,
I'm so glad you can just read my tone.
It's. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
It's not
I
hard.
yeah no, I'm just glad I suck
You're
at.
depressed and happy.
Hmm?
You have depressed and happy. It's not hard.
I do, however, get closer to the bear corpse and touch whatever I felt drawing me in.
Yeah, no, you get closer. And it's only everything just grows quiet. As you reach your hand forwards, suddenly you feel something almost like linger towards you, and you feel the egg wherever you keep it radiate slightly. But suddenly, the world before you is gone. All you see around you is a deep darkness, an absence of everything. Just darkness wherever you look, and as you look down as well, you realize that there's no form to yourself. You're just here in some kind of spiritual form. As in the distance you hear a heartbeat. Boom, boom. As you wait and wait what feels like years until the heart beats again. Boom, boom. And then suddenly you see all around you deep emerald veins as you feel it in yourself, as you feel everything around you just feels a deep pain. As the heartbeat suddenly quickens, what used to be years is minutes between each beat. But then the pain lessens and just becomes like this permanent thing in the back of your mind. Mute yourself, Joel. And suddenly you see through the darkness as well, these green emerald veins surround you. It's all around you, feeding towards a focal point where you feel the heartbeat is coming from. And then again, this time, a larger, more red-hot flash of fury and of pain permeates the entire surrounding. All the veins of emerald green shrivel up and dissipate until it's just darkness again. And in the background, there is no heartbeat anymore. There's just a hollowness, an emptiness. You see the darkness almost like shrink, as if it once occupied an enormous space, but now it does not anymore. But you hear the multitudes of thousands of millions of heartbeats outside its sphere, as you feel some kind of strange yearning to reach out to them. With that, you suddenly snap back. What felt like centuries, millennia to you, you realize as you come back was but seconds. as you realize you have reached up and you're holding the egg, which now shatters. As Cedric, you also see, kind of with shock, as you're reaching for the bones, you just see to the side of you, the egg kind of just erupts. Its small bones evaporating in the air, as from the middle of it, you see a radiant sphere of translucent white. And circling the sphere are smaller satellites, 3 of them. That kind of just goes in a circular motion.
It's an egg inside the egg. It's Russian nesting dolls.
Oh no.
It's a matryoshka.
What is it doing currently?
It is just hovering right next to Hadrim.
Dream, what happened?
Am I conscious at this point?
Yeah, you're conscious.
Okay. In which case, I just start. Can I try to touch it?
Yes, you may touch it.
Okay, I do that.
As you touch it, you feel energy burst into your fingers as you are restored. Or, oops, I need to have it not on whisper because it's no longer.
Oh, whoops.
The whisper rolls. As you get healed for 5 hit points.
No. Lesser spirit of duality. Huh.
Huh. I was drawn to this corpse, and I saw darkness for years. So many years. And a heartbeat in the
But
distance.
it's only been a minute.
I'm not entirely sure what it was. There was a singular life form that split into many. I'm not sure. But when I returned, well, this happened. How it happened, I'm not entirely sure. But it seems friendly. When I touched it, it healed some of my wounds. I
So,
hope
Michael, on our side, was he just standing there like an idiot?
Just for a few
No.
seconds.
Yeah, it was just a few seconds, so he was just... For you, it looked like he was just walking up there, reached out, then he took up his egg and the egg exploded.
Well, be careful with it, wherever it is. And he's going to begin picking up the shards of the eggshell.
No, as they all evaporated, I said.
Oh. Oh, my fault. Didn't hear that part. I heard that they shattered, didn't hear it evaporated.
Is it floating around me?
Yes.
Can I try to get it closer to me in any way? Control it in any way?
It doesn't seem to heed you mentally, if that's what you're trying to do. But just like how its satellites like float around it kind of satellites around you.
I have a rope. We could tie it closer to you.
When I touched it, did one of the satellites around it disappear?
No.
Okay. I think it is fine for now. But
As long as it follows you, then it should be fine. We can
we
poke
can
and
try,
prod it later at night, and we can see if we can figure it out.
we
You
can
must be
try to keep a close eye on it.
Sounds fine with me. Help me get this body now.
Nope, the body's gone. We're moving on. No, so
No, my bones. I gotta take the bones.
Boom.
but yeah, no, you see the rest of the people are gathering up, yeah, the dead and are seeing to the wounds of the ones that are wounded, and Alan is joining them. So yeah, you try
I'll
to
help out.
roll survival to do your
Okay,
best.
are you guys assisting me? Yeah, or no? Nay.
I don't have survival train, but if I can
Ah,
assist,
but you have
I
a
will.
bardic inspiration,
Ooh, in
and I'm
which
pretty sure the
case,
other one has.
Do you have
yeah.
any left over?
Trained.
I have 2 bardic inspirations left.
Nice, nice.
In which case, I do
I'm not
say.
helping out Say, I'm helping them gather the dead.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. Yeah,
see
no,
what you're
you
trying to
see
do,
you see
Fredrik.
multiple people trying to carry them, but you can but they kind of just like slightly let go as you just go over and just stick one to your knobs, and then
Yeah.
just carry him.
I up.
Yeah, you know they say they nod say thanks, and you can hear this like almost like it's like muttering of reverence towards you. Just what was the magic you guys did?
Magic.
Mate.
Oh God.
Yeah.
15.
Though you never really actually carved an animal before, you realize. And you begin to get to work at it. Of course, its entire carcass has just blown open. So gathering bits of meat here and there is easy enough. And then you get to the bones. Are you trying to like cut some of them off, or do you want like the entire bone carcass with you?
I want the entire bone carcass. The meat can come. I don't even care about the meat. The meat. I'm basically just taking the meat off the bones and taking the bones right now.
Yeah,
And
it
I'm
seems.
taking the meat.
Yeah, it
You can
seems
take whatever meat
like
you want.
the head connected to the spine as well as its rib cage seems intact, but the rest of the bone seems to just evaporated almost as well. Is here in bits and pieces among like the flesh.
The skull, the rib cage, and the spine is what I take. Who cares
Yeah.
about the rest?
Yeah, they're all combined. So what's your strength?
Is that a joke?
No?
You know it's a joke. You know my strength's 7. I can't carry shit.
Exactly, you can carry the skull, spine, and ribs of a gargantuan bear.
Put it on my
but you know who
back.
can? That guy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you carve off the meat and then you realize like you stand over it and you realize you can't carry it.
Yeah. How much does it weigh?
How much would it weigh?
A lot.
Yeah. A bear of this, like, 'cause this is a really large bear.
I don't even know if I'd be able to carry it.
Yeah,
Really?
it's without the
Bones I
meat
didn't
though,
think were that
so
heavy.
yeah,
It's
so
Yeah.
gigantic.
that's true. It is a gargantuan.
Let's see. An average skull weighs 2.5 pounds. If we make that how many times? 16 times? 32 times? 32 times is heavy.
No, like
16
it's
then.
how what kind of skull? A bear skull?
No, this is human. I'm gonna make it even bigger
Oh,
after this.
in which case it's.
Wait, I can actually probably just
64
Google
times.
weight of bear skull.
Yeah.
In which
let's-
case it's 64 times because it.
64
I believe it's
times.
times 4 for every size category, isn't it? Approximately.
What is it? Only times 4? That was times 8.
Oh, in which case it's way more.
Okay, 5e size weight.
Yeah, I can't find a bear skull. Crazy, can't find the skull of the average bear. Not skull weight of the average bear.
How are we supposed to do phrenology on it then?
Yeah.
No.
How?
Oh.
Yeah.
If
Well, I
you're
don't
if we go
really-
by human standards, the skeleton weighs about 12 to 15% of the body weight.
I don't really have the weight of this thing, but let's just go with an easy
A lot.
yeah, like 16 ton. Let's go.
16 tons?
Jesus Christ, it's a fucking freight train.
This thing's
Yeah, a
fucking
lot.
freight train
Like
is right.
like how much? Okay, let's see how much.
Size and scale. It's what gargantuan size?
How much does a
Nickell's
bear weigh?
not wrong. 16 tons would be standard for a huge gargantuan.
Yeah, so let's
category creature.
let's see here, cause like a normal
Oh wait,
bear,
was it huge or gargantuan?
gargantuan.
It's
Yeah,
gargantuan? Yeah, the 16 tons would be normal.
Okay, so let's go with the polar bear. A polar bear is apparently around 450 kilos. Or no, let's go with the brown bear. That's more regionally appropriate. It's 80 to 600 kilos as an adult. What?
I believe that's more of a grizzly, but yeah, sure.
Okay, let's just go with the polar bear. 450. It says just one simple number here.
Look, all I'm saying right now is he's correct if we're going by the 16 tons rule. He cannot carry that. We're gonna
Yeah.
have to have everybody tie ropes and pull this thing along.
Yeah, no, it's
mean-
massive.
I can
Because
almost drag it, but I
if we're
cannot.
going, I don't think you could even almost drag it because if it's 15%, right, of the 16 tons, that is 4,800 pounds.
Okay, no, I can't. I can do about half of that.
We all tie ropes and pull this thing along.
I don't know if you're gonna get people to do that.
Yeah, I'm quite certain I should have given this thing advantage against the shackles, but then again, your shackles doesn't have a size
Oh, wait.
limit.
It indeed does not. And additionally, I just realized this is counting entire skeleton, of which this is not. So we probably have that actually.
Yeah,
So like what?
yeah, we
400?
were just going for like a skull, right? And this is the skull, the spine, and the
Skull,
ribs.
spine, and ribs. So
Yeah,
it's,
no,
no,
you're
I
not
was
moving
basing
this
that
shit.
off the entire. I was basing off the entire
Okay.
skeleton.
Yeah.
I could move a couple.
So
I
if
could
we,
move a couple ribs.
it's probably like 2,400 pounds, half of whatever the entire skeleton is for about half the skeleton. A little bit less really, but so it'd be probably close to 2,400 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is a stupid amount for a skull, ribs, and a fucking spine.
It is a fucking gargantuan bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much your drag weight?
Does it even tell you anymore?
Oh, what's your strength?
So my strength is 14, but I'm considered
14.
large.
Yeah. So times 2 and then times 2. You have a 840-pound drag.
Yeah, you're not moving this thing.
We just need multiple people to help drag.
For you.
Or is it times 5? It's not times 2. Hold on, it might be times 5. Oh no, it is only. It's yeah.
Yeah, so as you get back to the caravan, Warble, you see Altrin come over to you, just go, what the heck happened there? Like it was almost as if the entire horizon just disappeared.
I don't
Does
know.
this sound familiar to us?
No, you're far away. Remember, you tracked the carcass. Warble went with back to caravan with the dead.
I do not know. I've never fought anything like this before.
Guess the dog earns its name, huh?
I
Yes.
guess so.
Yeah, CB
But-
also lost some. What do you say, Joel?
But we did prevail.
Well, that's good to know. Whew. Like even just standing from here, my heart started beating fast.
Well, don't worry. We won't let any harm come to you.
Whew. Well, still has some dead, but I guess that was kind of to be expected. I guess. So he kind of sheepishly looks towards like the night under the skies as he kind of like just ponders just sudden harsh reality of just there's just dead people here.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, he just kind of nods. Well, I guess we're ready to move on when. However, you guys are ready.
Well, I think the other two might need some help with your oxen.
Oh, like Cox is a kind of question. For what?
I guess they found some bones? They're very big. You mentioned how much the bones are valuable from these things, right?
Oh, I suppose. Let's go over and check then. Yeah, as he leads his caravan, and you see the rest of the caravan is still kinda seeming to make a short camp to rest for now. As you see as you make your way towards the bear carcass, Jamail and the wall guard is. I mean, yeah, we'll just call him priest. Fuck it. There's a lore reason why the name is like this, but I guess like I just suck at pronunciation.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. So we'll just call him priest for now. As they come out, they're kind of trailing slightly behind you. But yeah, we'll go back to Cedric and Hadrim. As Cedric, yeah, you realize you like while you're thinking to yourself, yeah, maybe the bones are lighter as you like kind of like start carving away the flesh, which you realize becomes a larger and larger job the more you kind of just like start hacking away at it. But eventually you get most of the flesh away, and you just sit there thinking as you more or less you can see that you would easily just fit inside this rib cage.
Fit inside his skull, which I'm probably doing by the time they get back. Just
Yeah, as you kind of ponder, yeah, how the heck am I going to move this?
And then Warble comes in to save the day.
save the day with oxen. These beasts, absolute beasts.
But yeah, you just hear Altrin just kind of whistle. Damn. Yeah, no, Warble, those are some large bones.
Yes, I'm not able to carry them, I don't think. Unless they're lighter than they look.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't really help you here. Oh, what happened around here? What's happened to the ground?
I think this has to do with the darkness you saw.
Huh. Just kinda. Oh. Oh, as he kind like you can see now, he notices also the like blood splatters of the dead squires who just got thrown about. As he kind of like you see him have like a slightly as he flinches kinda.
They died clean. There wasn't any pain.
He kind of nods to that, just accepts that for what it is. As well, I won't. Well, where would we drag the bones? We are, I assume, still heading towards the location. Maybe on the way back.
Perhaps. I don't know. I just assumed they were doing that. I mean, I don't know, they could have been carving it up for fun.
Oh, we were hoping for the bones, yes.
He is hoping for the bones. I would much rather have the meat.
I don't know what you want with that. It's probably tainted.
Do we know this for sure?
No, but I wouldn't eat it.
It's worth a try.
Oh. As Ultra, maybe ask the ones who knows about this stuff? You know, there's a supposed man in Grunmor as he kind of like has like this kind of joyful tone, because this has become basically every time a conversation has gone somewhere.
Can I try to remove a vertebrae, Mikhail?
Yeah, that's one of the parts of the.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine, yes.
In what manner are you trying? Are you just trying to just rip it off?
I think vertebrae are attached by sinew, yeah? So I just cut the sinew and try to pull it off.
Well, what's your
Like
strength?
Look, I can make a strength check, but god damn it!
I
If
like
it
could
doesn't
you
have
even
sinew,
lift?
What's holding it? I
No,
imagine
but like
vertebrae are pretty
you'd
small.
have to lift it, cause it's a big fucking chunk of
If only you had a giant mushroom man that you
Roll
Yeah,
strength,
you
Cedric. Roll strength. Let's watch.
Dude, I need the mushroom man. Mushroom man, get over here with your sticky
I
fucking
see him
nubs.
like pulling his back out. I'll just
Yeah,
pick it up.
yeah. No, you almost feel like you're like about to dislocate something as you try to pull this thing.
I'll be like, I mean, if you want to continue, I can wait.
Oh, just so I cut the guy pull out one of the vertebrae.
All right, I'll try to yank one out.
Yeah. So Is it true that the vertebrae is just connected by sinew and not by bone?
I'm checking that right now.
Connected by cartilage.
Yeah, which is just like which would.
You
Yeah.
can get through it.
Yes, yeah, you go over and yeah, as Cedric has been slowly just carving away at this vertebrae, no, at the cartilage. I mean, you're able to easily just drag out one of these chunks, and it's large. Like it fits your body with just one chunk.
Damn, is that big?
It's a gargantuan bear. What do you expect?
You know what? Fair enough. I thought it would be like the size of his fucking meaty arms, not the size of his body.
Oh, it's the size of his trunk, man.
What do you want
Well,
with this?
I might be able to use it to crush the diamonds that I've been wanting to powder up. And this is the
A rock
smallest bone. This
thing.
is this is the smallest bone I could find. So no, a rock wouldn't work, sadly. I tried.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
Where
as
do you
you're
want it?
yeah as you're talking though, Jamail and the wall priest comes and reaches up to where you're standing, and they seem to be inspecting you. As they say, any ill effects from touching the thing? You can see Jamail asks.
Not yet.
I feel fine.
I feel fine as well.
Roll this, and I. Yeah, no, you
Roll
didn't touch it.
deception.
That's fine.
I mean, you can touch it too if you want and see for yourself. It's not that bad. It's a little icky. I'm gonna have to wash off in the river later, but
You see, kind of like he's like something kind of like contemplating as he's perusing like just the entire carcass. You see the wall priest. He also comes forth as he. You can hear him starting to mutter an incantation. As again, with what seems like to be the motion that his religion does, which is fists together, backsides upturned. He eventually just wafts his hands over the area in front of his eyes as you all kind of like see like this light, dark glow to them. Before he just kind of nods. It should be safe.
so are these the bones that the Dark Knights use?
Jamail nods. Yes, this should be it. Have you tried cutting them? That usually gives us the fastest answer. But before we start talking these details, I must say that we are blessed to have you on our journey here, on this expedition.
Oh, it's no problem. We're happy to be here. So does this mean you're a bone knight now, Jamal?
No, for firstly, I was not the one who slew it.
We all did. It was a
Does
team
that mean
effort.
I'm a bone knight?
Also, it is a dark knight, not a bone knight.
My bad, but
But
it was a team effort.
yes, you all slew it. But no, the creatures of the dark are not these, what we designate as infested. They are more akin to what we saw once the darkness had set its veil across our eyes. You saw them, as I presume.
I killed a few.
Yes. They are lesser forms of the dark. He seemed kind of think as he kind of lost himself. Well, I say this with so much certainty, but it is the first time I faced the dark as well.
Well, I think you did a good job.
Kind of nods.
Considering already's complaints about it, I expect it to be a lot more deadly than just 4 people. I'll be honest.
Well, I expect so as well. But again, you heroes, you proved to match its metal. Whatever this magic of yours is.
I don't think it was ready for whatever we had in store for it.
He nods. Yes, I don't think much in this world will be ready for what it does not know. But yes, let us make a test then. As you see him go over to one of the ribs, and with his iron sword, he kind of just slashes at it, and just clangs off. It's just like hits solid rock. Does not even leave a dent. It kind of just nods. We'll have to make sure to bring this with us back to Fort Valiant. Of course, I'm saying this not to take it away from any of you. You all deserve part of this.
I forget what's the cart driver's name?
Altrin.
Trim, do you want this? That would resecure your legacy for your kids.
Maybe we'll discuss those things on the way back.
In which case, is there a secure way that we can make sure that it stays here? Or at least that we
Nothing's
can...
going to move this.
Yeah, you see kind of like all the kind of nodding in center to Cedric's word, yeah, as Jamail just says, yeah, I don't think anything will be able to move unless there's a creature of equal force and might. And then I
Who
think
also is interested in bones.
also that.
Well,
What about its meat? Is it safe to eat?
As you see, the priest just pipes up there. Yes, it should be safe. I see no taint or lingering taint in it.
In which case, we can take some with us and use it as rations for the next couple of days.
I won't
Yes.
eat it.
Make
Will be
some fresh food.
Yeah, Jamail just still has a thought for gesture as he kind of like just looks over to him. But in all this is, I don't know whether or not to say it is good or if it is bad news. Good that we were able to face one of these creatures and defeat it.
Lemon grilled cheese
Or
and
bad news that still the world is infested with the dark. But it eases my heart to know that our duty is not done, that our purpose still remains.
I believe as long as we live, purpose will still be there. It probably just changes a little bit.
Not for the knights though. Our purpose has been like this for centuries, and seems possibly for centuries more, as we need to purge the entire world of this dark if it still exists out there.
But when those centuries are up, then this purpose wouldn't be of use anymore. But in that case, the purpose would change. We will always have need for strong men to protect us.
You seem like a philosophical man.
What's philosophy?
I can't answer that.
That's the question, isn't it?
Joel. Give us the long-winded answer. To what is philosophy?
I feel like the man should be like, wow, he's a master.
Yes.
It's just the study of.
Yeah. Fuck you, Frank. Okay. That's some good stuff. Ugh. He just kind of nods to that.
Hadrim just looks confused.
But yeah, the wall priest. Then this goes. Yes, our purpose is still made clear. Yet, with the discoveries of the dark still out there, I hesitate to still dispute the words of the others. Maybe it is folly to travel so far outwards. As you can see, he gives like a slight look to the knight, which is as the knight looks back, and you can see there's like this slight hostility between them. But the tension breaks immediately as the knight starts heading back to his caravan. You'll be taking a small break and then we'll start heading towards the hills, where the watchtower shall be made. So see, the war priest just still remains slightly as he looks over the carcass, and he just looks over the plain, the barren earth, as well as the bloodstains around. Well, I'll just be heading back to the caravan, Altrin says. Join us when you're ready.
I take some of the meat, as much as I can of the meat.
Yeah, you can easily just fill your fucking inventory, man.
Well, it's gonna be shared between everybody, so I'm hoping to use the cart to a certain degree as well.
Do throw it on the cart. This weird meat.
Yeah, no, you have been eating some, so yeah, you can't just call. Wait, I want to fill the cart with the meat. As Trin just kind of looks back, and I guess we have some space. But you already know that most of it is already filled with lots of food stuff.
But this is fresh foodstuffs.
Fancy.
Yeah, but it's also.
This is that fancy shit.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, are we going directly to short rest, or do you want to go?
I have two questions before we leave the thing body, right? One, did you say its head was intact?
Yeah.
Does that mean I can get one of the small bones from the air?
Small bones from the what? Air?
The air, yeah.
Wait, is there like a bone that's not attached to anything in the air?
Yeah, in the air.
3 bones. Well, they're attached to each other.
Oh yeah, that's each other. But
But
the tiny itty bitty bones.
the
the ones that I'm
entirety
actually
of
able to
the skull
carry.
was intact, yes.
Yeah, that's most likely the size of your fucking fist.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I need.
But the
Yes.
entirety of the skull was intact.
Yeah.
Cedric,
What, small bones?
hint, hint,
No, I'm
teeth
not gonna use
for
brain.
arrows and such.
Oh, teeth. Yeah, I'll definitely. No, the teeth are gonna be way too big. Teeth's gonna be like bigger than my
Bolt.
arm.
Then bolts, then.
They're gonna be bigger than my arm.
Still.
I can't carry them, is what I'm saying. These things are gonna be like the size of me.
Yeah, no. Plans for future ballista bolt. Because you know how effective they've
Yeah.
been in the
Hey!
past.
Hey!
Yeah. No, those come later. For now, can I get one of the small ear bones? Little fist-sized bone.
I'm trying to see like how large would be like I guess like that small bone there, yeah, it will be fist size, which kind of puts everything else in
Perfect.
fucking perspective, doesn't it?
Perfect. I'm gonna put it in my inventory fist-sized bone. This is what I'm gonna use from now on to smith. Thunk thunk. Wunderbar. 2, was its heart intact?
No, most of it's like all the inner organs were just gone.
Okay. Can't eat the heart, Frankie, sorry.
Damn. But its skull was intact. Maybe its brain is as well.
No, most of its organic tissue was destroyed. Fine.
Stop
There we
trying to
go.
make me eat its brain.
Blanket
No.
statement done.
Blanket
Daw.
statement done. Guys, I got a little bone now. You can put down the vertebrae. I don't need it anymore.
Anyways,
Yeah.
during the short rest, I would like to just pull out my book, write down what happened, and also try to write down verbatim, however the fuck you say that, the priest's chant to get rid of the darkness.
So, do you remember it? at all?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Which
so
is why I try to say that I try.
Yeah, so roll me an intelligence then to try to remember it. I have it written down, so.
Do
Fair
I
enough.
use an inspiration for this shit?
I mean, he lets you re-roll with inspiration, so you'll see after you roll.
That's fair.
Wow. Hold on. You should ask my character, maybe.
You can ask between each other first before you try to reroll.
God said no, buddy.
Warble? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cat.
yeah. Hetta, handa. Oh, he sent the image of the Trump's like fucking preacher.
Spiritual side
Oh yeah, that goes like hatta thinks you're speaking in tongues.
tongues. Yeah.
Good lord.
Fuck it, I'll use one of my inspirations to reroll.
Yeah, so none of you remember anything.
I was busy.
That is...
Yeah, I was just expecting you guys to try to look up the wad, by the
Fuck.
way.
I was planning on it after the session, but
Yeah, but then again, my pronunciation might just fuck everything.
it would. That's fine. That's
I
just
got an
become-
11.
That's just me
Well-
mimicking the dude's pronunciation, you know?
Well, you remember that it was 6 lines.
Mm.
So that means it takes 6 turns. 6 turns to perform. It talks something about the wall and the darkness. And something about safety and its followers. That's all you remember. It was kind of like hectic because again this was a common situation you were not entirely used to.
And now we cook the meat.
Then they realized you can just ask the wall priest.
Yes, we can. That's what I was planning. That's just he do it later.
Yeah, don't even
Oh,
know his
okay.
name yet though.
In which case.
Also, I will give you guys. Yeah, I will give you guys control of this character, cause this is a thing you have now, Frankie.
Ooh!
So I will show it to players. It has no icon, cause you know again. Hopefully its description was apt enough. And I will give control to everyone so that you all can see what it does.
Wait. Wait a minute. It takes 1d10 force damage if she ends her turn inside an object.
I'll just edit that to if it. Fine.
Hey,
Is
look, we
this
found our
Tina?
Tina. Yeah, we found our
Is
Tina.
this Tina 2.0?
Jesus Christ, you
We
guys.
must feed it. We must feed it.
Yes.
It changed. It's no longer female.
We must feed it.
It still says her.
No, I changed it. You have to go soft
Eh.
back and forth.
No. It says it still, like now, but also you forgot to change her still.
Oh yeah. Okay, who cares? Who cares? But yeah. This is the spirit of duality, and as I said, a spirit made from essence of life, encased in the essence of death. It will act on its own turn, and it can do one of two things. It has a health pool of 30, and it can either siphon life or restore life.
Is it all the same color or is it multiple colors?
No, it is just again this like translucent light.
Translucent white. Okay.
And again, it just looks like a circular orb with 3 satellites, small orbs satelliting around it.
I think it's the best at insight than all of us.
Yep. Can confirm.
It can tell lies really easy.
It has one higher than me.
Orb, what are they lying?
And I think I have expertise in insight.
Yeah, and this is where I expected Frankie to just go the orb.
I mean, yeah.
What happened? The orb.
The orb. The only other thing I can think of is fucking Jack and Daxter. You get the orbs that have 3 satellites around it. I don't precursors orbs or something like that.
Yeah. No, that,
I was
yeah,
gonna
no.
say, I think I know what you're on about.
Yeah. No, it looks, yeah, like it kind of looks like that, yeah.
Uh,
But again, it has, it is white and translucent. But yeah, so far no one else but has reacted to it though. That's something you notice.
hmm.
Weird motherfuckers not see this
Can
shit.
they see it?
By the simple fact that no one seems to react to just a glowing floating orb. You'd assume not.
I would have figured they just got used to us by now.
But yeah, you all, like, after gathering what you wanted to gather, head back to the caravan and yeah, you can see everyone has taken a short rest and meals are being prepared. And as you return, the soldiers, even though the dead are behind them, they kind of, you can see that alcohol or some kind of drink has been shared around, as they kind of like share when you return. And invite you over to join them for their meal.
I guess we joined them. Power cells is what they were called.
Yeah, you all go over and join them, and basically you all get bombarded with many questions you answered before regarding your magic, and you all get you all get showered in praise about just how you were able to dominate that dark creature. And yeah, without going too much into it, it seems everyone is just positively shocked, more or less, at your contribution, as they all go out of their way to try to ask your names and who you are. And where did you learn all this? And eventually as they learn that, or Warble, do you speak in their heads?
No. I want to freak him out.
Nice. Yes, they learn that Warble seems to be mute, only tooting his horn. They refocus most of their questions towards Hadrim and Cedric.
Which means they focus it mostly towards his room, as Cedric's not much of a talker.
Yeah. But yeah, are you receptive to their questions and answer as best as you can? I assume from the pool of how you answered earlier.
Yes, I would probably do that. I just wanted to write down something real quick.
Yeah, that's
That
fine.
the lesser spirit. I just have it now. The HP of the lesser spirit of duality, written down in my notes, so that I at least know what it is, and it should be at 26 now, seeing as it healed me for 4.
It's
or
at
5
20. It's at 25. Yeah.
Oh, not the. So the +1 doesn't
It
help.
healed. What? It healed you for 5. It has 30 HP. Therefore, it's at 25.
Yeah. It does. It heals. Like it takes
Okay.
that much HP.
Okay, that's fine.
Like the
Then.
plus is just to ensure that it has a base of 2.
This is fine. In which case, it is at 25 health at this moment. But yeah, I try to answer their questions to the best of my abilities.
Yeah, and again, you get like all these confused looks when you talk about the coming out of a 3. But considering what is seen is kind of also unexplainable to them, of how you just managed to, with your words, make this ginormous bear just turn its tail and run. And though it didn't last long, and they mostly seem to attribute it to the fact that it's just this giant, massive fucking bear.
That works for me at this point.
Yeah. But in essence, though, you all show the praise, and you do hear them also. They take several moments to mourn the loss of their fallen. But it's kind of taking a stride and with pride that they managed to defeat this thing, and that they actually all, for first time actually, and you hear a lot of speculation about the dark and how some are trying to compare like stories they heard from when they were younger and how it all actually was. With some of them But the most prevalent thing you hear is that like some of them keep saying like, I thought it was worse than this. That this, like from what they heard, like the dark lasted way longer. That it was way more hazardous. But they all talk about the same chill that they felt. That like they almost felt like as if life was being drained away from them, as if their hearts like started beating slower and slower.
If any of them pay any attention, they would probably notice that Hydrum seems confused about this.
Yeah, as you did not take any of the, yeah. Yeah, you look mostly confused at this, but yeah, no, you don't really know, but you assume then that some effect happened that just didn't affect you for some reason.
So I am that intelligent. Okay.
I hope so. What's your
I have a 10.
intelligence? Yeah, no, you're smart enough to understand like when it happens to so many people, something must have happened that you maybe just didn't feel.
That's fine.
But eventually Jamail comes back and says, "Okay, pack up. We're heading out. We should reach the location by nightfall." That's it. But yeah, you do learn the name of 3 of the squires who seem to make a point of trying to introduce themselves to you and to learn your guys' name. I'll write them down here. So it is Mark, Leon, and Rita.
So 2 males and female.
Yeah. Oh, are you just gonna put them into number crunches and just go, yep, he's dead?
That comes later.
Oh, dead god. Yeah, no. For people who had, since in a previous campaign, it did come eventually down to numbers game of just how many people died, and just to ensure that we had like kind of like a clear history of who died and who lived. We had like, yeah.
I had made a spreadsheet that had all the information.
Yeah, oh, it's great, it's great. At some point I want to retell that story. But yeah. And as the day marches on, you do eventually come to a cliffside here.
Not a cliffside.
Not really a cliffside, like a hillside. And you begin to traverse your way to the top. And from the top you can see that the hills stretch on for many miles, as well as you see the mountain to your north. And it is here we're actually going to, as I said when we started, it's here we're going to end it today.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Or no, we can continue a little bit because I have stuff prepared slightly. You finally come to the hill, and even though it is dark at night, you see everyone at the direction of Jamil start to take out digging tools made of iron and bone, and start to dig 4 spots after Jamil has designated them in the ground. And some of the helpers from the other caravans also helping to dig. As eventually 4 deep holes are dug, enough to fit the wooden poles that are brought with it. And during the night construction, after a long night of construction, you see that a watchtower is built. Put your over here. There was supposed to be more stuff here, but yeah. This is all I have prepared for now until I figure out where I really want to go with this campaign.
So no long rest.
You guys can long rest, but I think your verbal with his nature would want to help out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they really appreciate it. You can see many of them are mostly just helping support it while you do the brunt of the lifting of the poles. And you can see that they after all the poles are lifted up, you see planks are being brought off and hammers and nails, as well as the ladder, as they all kind of start hammering the nails to create first the platform, and then they create the roof above.
Yay! I did it.
Yes.
I did.
But yeah,
Did it.
again, sadly, it is going to be this is going to be the end of today's session. A short one, but I think it was still good.
Still good, buddy.
Oh, you know what that means? More Hades.
Yeah, but first though, you all will level up to level 4.
Yeah, boys! I can cook shit!
Wowee.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you enjoyed the small segment of that I prepared of the dark.
Hell yeah. By the way, just really fucking quick.
Yeah.
Did we level up before we got to the hut?
After
Or
you
to
got
this
here.
place? After, but before the night is over, basically.
Yeah.
He wants to cook.
In which case, I want to reveal my new spell.
Mending.
Cook food.
No!
Sure.
I start chanting for about 10 minutes or so, walking around in a circle around Cedric. And as soon as the 10 minutes are up, I step into the center, and Lehman's tiny hut is around us.
Disgusting.
Fuck yeah.
Nice,
We are
nice.
safe now, boys.
How did you just do that? Aren't we level 4? That's a third
Oh
level
no,
spell,
fuck,
isn't
that's
it?
level 5. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. No! I'm
see?
a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you see, Cedric, you see a dream. He kind of like, with like a slight glint is in his eyes. He kind of, on his flute, he kind of whistles as he ritually casts. And then at the end of it, he kind of goes, "Tada!"
And
As
nothing
nothing happens.
I was thinking completely wrong. I thought we. I'm an
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah, no,
That's
as you finish, you kind of like, with a disheartened sigh, just go, huh. And you
Not
just,
yet.
you kind of just think to yourself, I thought I could do that. But you just hear like this slight feminine voice in the back of your head, just slightly amused, you say, not yet.
That is actually really fucking cool. I got something out of it.
That.
You did it, champ.
Look at that. In
But
which
yeah.
case, what is the other spell I wanted to learn? Fuck.
Yeah,
So-
and with leveling up, you also regain your memory fragments.
Ooh, yay!
Damn
Sadly,
it.
Frank
I
still
have none.
does not have any.
I can
No.
save. I can
Big
save the
sad.
party again.
Yes, you can.
Yes, he can.
Yeah. Remember, these abilities are meant to be able to be slightly interpreted as well. So
Time
if
to immediately use this once again to crush these diamonds so I can make bullets.
Michael.
Yeah.
Do we want to try to meet the parents up then now, since the session's
No.
over?
No, my uncle and aunt is here, I think.
Disgusting.
Let's go, Stan.
But yeah, again, I'm sorry for the short session. I'm sorry for the hiatus, but that's just what it's gonna be. I figure out and find myself more time to do stuff.
Do I want this or this?
Jeez, Michael, look at the game.
Well, I'll just end this session first then. Thank you everyone for watching. Please subscribe, do
channel.
like, do whatever, don't do it, who cares. And I'll catch you all later when this hiatus is over. Cheers
Yeah.
and cheerio on.
Yup.